Okay, welcome to Tea Friday. They did give me some things that I need to pass on to you, okay? um, some of you guys have an uncle who has crossed over that is about to reward you. So I don't know exactly how this uncle plans on rewarding you, but he's planning on it, okay? He was very prominent, wanted me to tell you that. So if you have an uncle who's crossed, maybe you're close with this uncle, maybe, I was picking up on something about inheritance, and it's quite weird because I kind of feel like they didn't really, like, they told me something. It's like, okay, so this uncle, and this could just be for one of you, there's an uncle who had, like, an inheritance. And when this uncle crossed over, you might have thought that they didn't leave you anything, okay? But what you're going to find out is this uncle actually put a time frame on the inheritance. Meaning, you may not, so say that this uncle crossed 2 years ago, but he set it to where you're not supposed to get it till 5 years later or 3 years later. Okay, but others of you, it's going to be other ways. So I don't know if you're like young. Maybe you were too young when he crossed and he thought you shouldn't get it till you're at an older age. But you don't know about this. It was kept hidden from you, okay? Others of you, you have an uncle who is going to just do something in the supernatural, okay? And there's also, they told me it's very important at this time that you need to forgive others because it's blocking you. So if you have any unforgiveness, any resentment, bitterness towards anybody, you need to let go of that, okay? Because it's blocking your blessings. Also, the number 1111 is very important right now. You could be seeing that. And then there's an element of fire protecting you. And I'm not talking about a fire sign. I'm talking about an actual elemental of fire. It's a fire spirit. If you don't know what those are, go research elementals. There's air, earth, water, fire. Some of you don't realize that you have the ability to work with the elementals. So you may be dreaming of like fires or tornadoes or like windstorms, fairies, walking in the forest, okay? So if an earth element's trying to connect to you, you're going to see a lot of earthly things like barefoot walking in the forest or grass, picking like up, flowers, planting, gardening. If an air elemental is trying to connect with you, you're going to see a lot of tornadoes in your dreams. You're going to see a lot of thunderstorms, lightning. If a fire element's trying to connect with you, you're going to see a lot of fires in your dreams. Or being out in the sun or lighting candles. And then the water one, you'll be in water all the time in the dream. Okay? So you could be out swimming or in the ocean, like stuff like that. That's how you'll know which elemental is trying to connect with you. A lot of people don't even know that there's elementals. But anyway, somebody has a very protective element of fire around you. And they don't play any games. So like if they could do things to protect you with that, okay? And then it says, they told me that there is a treasure coming for you either in your finances or a spiritual inheritance. So there's some type of a treasure. So if it's in the spiritual, you're going to get some type of like new spiritual gift you didn't know. Or it could be an actual like financial inheritance. They're also showing me that a lot of you have the gift of sight. So not only can you see through people, you can also like predict things. You may have dreams and then they happen, okay? That means you have the gift of sight. And I'm also in this extended going to put 2 really cool rituals for the March 3rd full moon, blood moon. It's going to be the only full lunar eclipse of the year until the next one won't be till 2029. So the veil will be very thin. So I'm going to give you guys 2 rituals to do that are really cool, I think. One is to work with your ancestors, to call in your ancestors for abundance and protection and guidance. Because like I said, the veil will be really thin. So you'll be able to connect with them during that time. And then I'm going to give you another ritual to do to call in your spirit animal. So those of you who don't know who your spirit animal is, even if you suspect, you think you know which one it is, this ritual will help you connect with that animal. And then you'll probably start seeing it everywhere, because there's something about these spirit animals that have been real prevalent the last couple months. They've been wanting to show themselves, along with the elementals. Some of you could be seeing like visions or dreams of fairies too. Like, some people may not realize that there is fairies, but there actually is. There's a heavy presence of like fairies. So those are like air spirits, okay? So there's something really strong with the elementals and the reading, okay? So I'm going to pull some of these little cards and see. This is going to be what's coming for March. March 2026. I want to see what, these are some signs. Let's see what kind of signs come out for you guys for this month. Gemini, the trickster. Okay, so this could be an actual Gemini or a trickster spirit. I think it could be, it's a person though. Leo, so maybe the Leo is the trickster. Hell, you never know. Okay, so we got Gemini, Leo, Pisces, Sag. There's something about a damn motorcycle that's been real prevalent too. Capricorn, and since that says Hermit, I'm going to go ahead and say Virgo. Oh, there's the Virgo. Capricorn, Capricorn, Aries, we'll pull a few more, Pisces, Leo, and Cancer. Okay, so those are some signs that could be prevalent for you guys in the month of March. Let's see what ancestor or spirit wants to have a message in the extended for you guys. Odin. Okay, he don't play no games. Odin's been showing up a lot. So I'll give you a message from him in the extended. If you guys don't know who Odin is, go Google him. He's a Norse god. He was like a magician. He knew magic really well. So some of you guys could have gifts in magic and don't realize it. And then I cut the deck and look what's there. The elementals. So a lot of you guys have elementals who are trying to connect with you. Okay. I'm trying to see what, let me start with these. I just heard Odin. Some of you guys, Odin is really trying to teach you things, trying to reveal hidden knowledge to you. So you may want to start connecting with him. He's also an older, like, he has like a beard. He's like an older man. You know, look, he looks like an older man. So this could be, he comes through with like the father energy, the uncle energies. He also is he has the keys to the 9 realms underneath the earth. Okay. So some of you guys could be connecting through Odin through ancestors, and not realize it. Like, you could also be seeing a lot of like wolves, crows, ravens, and then he could also be protecting you. Look, clown, feeling ashamed. So somebody feels ashamed for something that happened. New boo, happy place, seeing someone new. So you guys are getting a new boo. Somebody could be upset about you getting a new boo. Regrets. Oh, okay. Being distant, guilty. If somebody like picks somebody over you, I see that whoever this is like feeling like a clown. And they have a lot of regrets and shame and guilt for doing that to you. And they're triggered. childhood wounds, flashbacks, ready to explode, caught in the act. I think when you caught this person and you called them out, it triggered them. Because you caught them in the act. Maybe they thought they were going to get away with this and you're just too smart, you know. Most Sagittarius, like I said, you have the gift of sight. You can't hide things from spiritual people, okay? And if you're watching tarot, you're very spiritual. So this person got triggered when you figured them out. You caught them in the act, and they feel like a clown. They feel like, they just feel guilty. They feel bad for doing it. I think they got triggered. This person could have also, like, did this out of anger. Like, maybe you did something to trigger them. And so to, like, pay you back, they went and got with somebody else or something. And they kind of regret that now. That it could have happened around fall. That could have been when this all went down. October, November, something like that. And then it says, visiting you in the spirit world, receiving downloads, confirmations. So this person's been having dreams about you. You could be dreaming about them too. I just seen macaroni. I don't know if you used to cook like macaroni with this person, but I just seen somebody straining macaroni. Like, it's actually the Velveeta shells. Like, you could have, there's something about that. Like, I guess that's for somebody. I don't know. Divine feminine leader, strong intuition. Yeah. See, they were triggered because you see how it says strong intuition? You caught them and then you called them out and you triggered the shit out of them. Maybe they're used to be like, this could be somebody who's used to just like getting away with stuff, and they can't do that with you because you may even dream things, but you triggered them because your intuition's so strong. That this person could be realizing you were like their divine counterpart too. Because if you have the divine masculine and feminine, people who are spiritually meant to be together, you can't hide anything from each other. Like, it'll be revealed. There's like no shield or barrier there. Yeah, call, unblocking, hearing your voice. So this person wants to unblock you, or you unblock them. They want to talk to you. And then in the closet, secrets being held down low. So this person was trying to hide a certain type of lifestyle from you, and I feel like you figured it out. And like I said, I think it could have just been a third party. And it triggered them. But they do want to talk to you. You revealed their secrets, though. And then it says... Oh God, I hope this isn't what happened. It says, instability, uncontrollable desires, hunger for pleasure. So this person doesn't know how to control their damn lust. I just seen 1313. That could have been what they were doing. And then it says, spiritual contract, songs, telepathy, dreams of them. So again, you guys are talking to each other telepathically. And then this says, pregnancy test, entrapment, conceiving mother figure. So let's hope that why they went off doing whatever, that they didn't get somebody pregnant. Maybe they got you pregnant, but I don't know. Let's just hope that they didn't go get somebody pregnant around winter. So they could have got somebody pregnant around winter. Or maybe you got pregnant around winter. And then anxiety, refuse to give in, silence. Date, letting you know, surprise, thinking of you. And then evidence, law enforcement, temptation, criminal history, avoiding the 12. So this may have something to do with, you know, if it's not something about legal, law enforcement or whatever, it could just be temptation, because it says temptation here. Somebody could have gave in to their temptations and did all this apparently. And then we have twin flame. And then fire sign. So you could be dealing with another fire sign. Let's just hope they didn't go get somebody pregnant or something like that. Yeah, this person definitely had a third party because look, it says emotions, ghosts, secrets, risk, third party. So they took a risk and went towards a third party. This person may also be fixing to get in some type of legal trouble or something. But this is definitely like your twin flame. That's why you connect to them on spiritual realms and stuff like that. So I'll tell you more of what that person's going to do in March. Look, I tried to pick up all the cards. That one was there. So this person's like really in regret for whatever they did. Let's pull some tea leaves here. Well, at least looked over. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. And then coins. Okay, so some of you guys could be setting back a nest egg here. Triumphed over obstacles. You guys definitely got money coming in. Again, there's something about that like uncle energy who could have left you something you didn't know it. And then rooster, arrogant, boastful person who shouldn't cross. Some of you guys could be dealing with an actual rooster in Chinese astrology, or maybe you are. There's somebody here who's very arrogant, boastful. And then dog far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. Yeah, that comes out a lot. Some of you guys have somebody who lives at a distance that is just all in your energy. And then it says obstacles to overcome. So if you've had any obstacles with somebody that's a friend or a lover or something at a distance, like things are going to work out. And then it says chair empty and then man. Oh, you know what I'm also getting? If some of you guys like left somebody, like so say you just got out of a relationship or something, and this person who lives at a distance finds out about it, they're gonna come in. So it's like if somebody finds out you're single or something, I see somebody trying to come in and say something to you. Because it's like somebody's waiting. They're gonna actually be two different people actually. Waiting for you to be single or something. And then it says sun, happiness, well-being. And then dissatisfaction with life. And then here goes the eagle. I just heard the eagle eye. Obstacles to overcome. And then this says obstacles to overcome. So there could be somebody who is dissatisfied in life. They see you as their happiness. They want to come in. You and this person both could have had somebody leave your life. Like, so say that you and this person both had an egotistical person leave your life, and now that chair is like empty, and both of you guys kind of feel this like dissatisfaction. This person could be coming in, because it's funny. This says obstacles to overcome. This says obstacles to overcome. So it's like two people who both are going to overcome obstacles together to have this happiness and to have this emotional well-being, like a family. So somebody is coming in March. And then get back to the basics. Yeah, this could be somebody you've known for quite a while, or it's just like you've gotten out of something and it's like now you're going back to the basics, like back to the drawing board, like restarting your life. And then it says, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Okay, so that could be you. If you guys feel any of that lack in any of those three departments, get back to the basics and don't really worry about it, because a change for the better is coming. The butterfly is here. So a lot of you guys are going through like a metamorphosis here. Lots of change coming in March. And then guaranteed success. But you know, with success comes the haters. So danger, especially in money matters. So be careful, because there could also be somebody who is lacking something in their life, and they could see that you're successful, or you're going to be becoming successful. They could like try to take something from you. Oh God. And then look, A stubborn, aggressive person. Ooh, and then sharks. You guys got a lot of haters here, whoever you are. Yeah, look. Discord among friends and family. So, oh God. And then look, vulture. Oh my God. Holy shit. It's almost like you and somebody, because it says a friend from far away is thinking of you. So there's somebody here who could be coming in to like team up with you. And this could piss a lot of people off. I mean, because I see the shark, the ram, the bear, the rooster. Like, that's a lot of haters. Like, that's a lot of hate. And then it says preserve and you will overcome problems. Casket, something is going out of your life, end of a situation. And then romance, celebration, party. And then heartache over what you no longer have. Wow. Again, and then at the bottom, these damn mice. And then scissors, disappointment in an affair. What the fuck is this? Yeah, it's kind of like somebody could be leaving your life in March. Maybe you're cutting people off. They're pissed. You got new creative ideas, new ventures. Good Lord, all the haters. I'm going to pull on this friend because I want to see if they have good intentions with you. They keep coming out. This person has been thinking about you for months. We'll pull on this man. God, I hate to even pull on these freaking haters. We're going to put all these haters in one pile. Like, I feel like all these fuckers are just working together here. Like, look at them. They're all pissy, a boastful person you shouldn't cross, an aggressive, stubborn person, and then a fucking bear out for your money. Somebody's crying over something they no longer have. There could also be a death. Somebody could have a death. Then we got this chair empty. Goodness. It's like a whole freaking gackle of hens here. Here. You know what? I'm going to pull on this person right now. And then we'll pull on, I'm just going to pull on this one. Because these are together. Whoever this is the same person. They're stubborn, aggressive, and could be out for some type of financial gain. But I'm going to pull on this right now. Let's use some of these intuitive Kev cards I got. Who is this rooster? Person you shouldn't cross. Protection. Okay, so you're protected. Or maybe you need protection from them. Boss. Karmic Femme. Huh. So this could be your energy, like this boss energy, focusing on your work or something. And then here's this karmic feminine. Evil eye. Oh, these hating ass hoes. Somebody is hating. Who is this? Why? So there's a karmic feminine that doesn't like that you're like bossing up or something. They don't like your protection. They're giving you the evil eye. Oh, because they see you as a rising star. And there's jealous and envy. Good Lord. This is, ooh. Ooh, look, and we have priest down at the bottom. So you could be like the Hierophant or the High Priestess. You could be like a spiritual teacher or have a lot of knowledge or something. Yeah, like people could hold you in high honor or something. Wow, there's a lot of cards in this deck, and for this to come out is crazy. Because look, we have Evil Eye, okay? And then we have Protection. And then we have Jealousy and Envy. And then we have Karmic Feminine. And then Boss. So somebody sees you as protected. They see you in this Boss energy, Rising Star energy. And they are hating on you. I mean, good Lord. Look at look at the face. It's like so pissed. Like, It's like just so pissed off. That's interesting. Definitely interesting. These cards are. Oh, Rich Girl. So some of you guys could be a rising star, getting more money, getting a raise, coming up in the world. Oh Lord, we have Karmic Masculine down here at the bottom. Didn't come out though, so I won't pull it, but. And then we have Ascending. So you guys are ascending. And then look, we have Real Love. So you guys are getting money, or about to. You're ascending. You're about to start getting more attention. And then we have Real Love. So somebody's just jealous and hateful here because they feel like you're getting stuff they're not. Apparently. And then it says travel. Some of you guys could be traveling. And then we have conflict. Somebody wants to have conflict with you. And then healer. And then rich guy. Oh, wow. So we have rich guy, rich girl, true love, healer. So you could be fixing to meet somebody who's like a healer. You're a rising star. People are envious of this. Oh, Lord. And look what's at the bottom. Yeah, I picked up on that in the reading a couple extendeds ago, I think. Because it said spiritual hater. And I heard one of my guides say that voodoo you do. So, you know what I'm getting, though? For whoever this is for, this could actually be somebody who, they're not actually, this person right here with the rich guy and the healer. Yeah, I'm getting cold chills. So this is a different message. There could be somebody watching who you are a rising star. You're starting to come up, and you could have heritage with voodoo. So say if like you, your ancestors come from that type of work, and there could be some people who are hating on you. So it's like two different stories I'm getting here. Like some of you guys there could be people watching who do all kinds of different spiritual work. But if you're like watching and you have like some type of rising star energy, you have a healing energy, and you're becoming abundant, you have a lot of haters. Because look, folks, everybody who does hoodoo or voodoo, or however they work with their ancestors is not evil. You need to understand that. Because a lot of people, they hear the word voodoo, they're like, oh God, no, it's not. Like, not everybody who works with that is evil. You know, it's all about how you use it. And some of them, that's in their ancestry, it's in their bloodline. So that's the type of work that they do. Because whoever this is using it for healing. Could be using it for the business, using it for abundance. But there's other energies who are upset that like you're moving on, you're traveling, you're ascending, and you're protected. So there could be somebody watching who has also been like discriminated against for their beliefs. Something like that. And then we have the veil. Yeah, see this blood moon? It's going to really, the veil's going to be really thin So if you're like resonating with this and you kind of feel like people are putting the evil eye on you, you could ask your ancestors to reveal things to you. You know, especially if some of these people are like around you in real life. Yeah, look, the high priestess. I knew it. I knew I was picking up. There's somebody who's watching who's a high priestess. And the lineage that you work with is like hoodoo or voodoo. It's from your ancestor bloodline. You're able to see through the veil. And you could have a lot of haters because they don't like the work that you do. They don't like that you're abundant. They don't like that you're a rising star. But I can also tell you, for those of you who, you know, whatever you work with, whether it's God, Jesus, or whatever, there's people here who have the evil eye on you. They don't like that you're intuitive. There's somebody here who could be very egotistical. They could have crossed some type of line too, because the card I'm pulling on is the rooster. An egotistical person you should not cross. You know what I'm also getting? There could have been somebody who crossed somebody and they didn't think, you know, that they had any type of power in the world or something. And then they come to find out this person, yeah, we have lust at the bottom. So this could have been like a karmic femme that was trying to get with like your person because you had like real love or something, and they just didn't realize you were so connected to the spiritual realms. And then we have moving on. Yeah, I just pick up on energies here who are just pissed that people are doing well, people are moving on, you know, they're all about the money, and you got haters because of this. And then, yeah, working on your work. There is somebody watching. I don't know who you are, but you're really gifted spiritually. And you work hard. So, you're not just somebody that's sitting over here wishing for shit, praying for shit. Like, you're a hard worker. And you could work with the ancestors to get things done. And I tell you this too, these haters don't like that you have like self-love. They don't like that people are like enamored with you, okay? And so just be careful because these haters are trying to like do something like false documents, legal bullshit towards you. We have legal and then we have false documents. So there could be somebody here. Yeah, and look, that damn lust person's at the bottom again. You know, so say if you're like somebody who got away from an ex, and this ex is with a karmic feminine or something, and you have to deal with them because of child support or something like that, or something that it's like they're looking for a loophole to fuck you, okay? So whoever you are, you're protected. The first card that came out was protection. But it's like there's a false narrative here. Oh, that card came out, flew back in. And then we have pathway. Yeah, so somebody could have been trying to block your pathway. It's not going to work. And then we have sweetheart. A mature woman. Oh, you know why? Because you chose to stay in this sweetheart energy and be mature. You didn't okay, this may not have happened yet. So whoever you are, you have too much to lose dealing with whoever these people are. So stay in this like sweetheart energy, this mature woman or mature male energy. Do not come out of character for people, no matter what they're throwing at you. Because there's people here who want to distract you, get you off your path, so that they can affect you. Yeah, unexpected money. It's like the more they hate on you, the more money you get. That's what they're pissed about. Yeah, and faith. They want you to have faith. And then we have destruction and family. Yeah. There is somebody who, like I told you, some of you guys could be dreaming about tornadoes. That's an elemental of air. Some of you guys could be connected to an element of air, an elemental who works with you. But I see there's like people here, these haters who are trying to cause destruction, like with your family. So maybe you used to have a family with this person or something like that. Yeah, child. Whoever you are, you have some type of a child with this person. And there's a karmic feminine who's behind a lot of this. We have relationship and house. Yeah. Like they could be upset because you got a new house. Maybe you bought a house for you and your child and you're in some type of relationship. So if you just got like a new house or moved into a new place and you have like a child, there is haters. Like it's mainly a karmic feminine who is hating on all of this. They want to cause destruction in your business, in your home, in your relationships. Yeah, and this, no matter how many times I shuffle these damn cards, this is staying at the bottom. Good Lord, what is this? Yeah, because look, we have imprisonment. I feel like somebody wants to get you caught up or something. And then it says hello. And then we have divine feminine. And then courthouse. And then divine masculine. And then abundance and nice guy. So it's so weird that, why is this courthouse here? Why is imprisonment there? Are you guys, you know, it's almost weird. Like, are you guys meeting somebody from prison or have somebody who's in prison? Or I kind of feel like somebody wants to get you thrown in prison. Like maybe you got out of a prison like mentally or in a relationship. But the divine feminine and the divine masculine is down here coming together to make abundance. And we've seen rich girl, rich guy. There's a lot of money here. Unexpected money, abundance. And then you have evil eye. So there's somebody who's like, you know, somebody wants to cross you or you shouldn't cross somebody. But I feel like you definitely have haters. And I think people are mad because you've moved on. You know what? I'm going to pull. Look at that. Like, fuck, they are just, they don't like that fucking, that you have healing abilities. None of that. So let me see. I'm going to try to find this karmic femme. Because I'm going to pull on that fucking shit in the extended. We're going to find out more of what that person's up to. See who it is. You guys make sure you stay mature, okay? Don't let these people see you get out of character. You know, stay mature. Stay a sweetheart. That's what brings, especially if you have some type of business where you work with people, stay a sweetheart. These haters want to see you bitter. They want to see you upset. They want to see you out of character. Because when they can get you in that energy, then it affects everything you deal with, okay? Because they're trying to put a false narrative on you. Some type of legal bullshit. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull on that. We're going to pull on this legal. See what that is. And then I'm going to pull... I want to pull on the karmic femme. They're fucking mad as hell. I'm going to pull on this karmic feminine. Because that's who's behind a lot of this. Yeah, but you could be like a boss. You're protected. But somebody's got the evil eye on you. What's new? What's new? Okay, let me pull some more of these tea leaf here. Lightning. I told you. I freaking told you. whoever you are, you have too much to lose. Somebody is going to try to do something to you to get you out of character so that they can point the finger at you and be like, see, I told you. I told you. They want to see you fall. You're somebody who's worked really hard and they don't like it. And then we have a younger man, and then new job or career. And then we have family matters. And then someone is trying to put, this fucking shit comes out every fucking time lately. There is somebody who is poking at you, trying to come in between your family, your job, your business, your career. If there's kids involved, you know, they're trying to get the kids to get shit started, something like that. And then look, we have good fortune. Somebody could be trying to come in between your business. And then light-hearted, carefree time. This is how you need to be. I don't give a shit how pissed off you are. You hold that shit in and wait till nobody's around and talk to God about it, or your ancestors. Okay? Go to the altar. Go to your altar. You know, if these people are fucking with you and they want to play games, just go to your altar. Talk to your ancestors about it. Because I do see somebody here who's trying to ruin you. And then stepping into a new experience, announcement, victory in some endeavor. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So you guys are like this unicorn. You don't fit in with people. That triggers the shit out of people, okay? Successful outcome to your problems. Some of you guys could be getting a key to a new house. Whoever you are, if you just got a house recently, like within the last 2 years or year, you got somebody who's in your family or an ex that's tied to a karmic who is so pissed that you were able to get a home, I'm hearing. And then we have goldfish, increase in material wealth and spiritual growth. So some of you guys could be like this goldfish. You know, when you put a goldfish, it's like somebody wants to keep you small. So say that you came from nothing and now you're something. They don't like that. They do not like it. They wanted to keep you in a small little bowl. But if you put a goldfish in a bigger area besides a little bowl, they grow. They get bigger. And that's what you're doing. And it's triggering people. Yeah, something important such as a new job or a raise. And then May. So something could be specific about May. Maybe you're a Taurus. Let's see. What is Taurus? May, June. Hell, I don't know. I know Taurus is May. What other sign is May? I can't think. And then Lion, time to act. And then family wishes coming true. Yeah. Whoever you are, you took some type of action to make family wishes coming true, and you got people trying to take it from you. They're trying to get you caught up in something so that they can prove that you're not who you say you are, or, you know, some weird shit like that. You know, it's like they're painting a fucking narrative of you. Yeah, success. It's like the more hate they send, the more success that you get. And then we have marriage. Some of you guys could be getting married here. And then we have financial gain over something you did in the past. And then beware of great pride. Peacock. Yeah, so if you are somebody who is in the spotlight or at work, or you just got a raise, something like that, or, you know, you're seen somehow, whoever you are, Don't be prideful. Be humble, okay? Because I'm getting an energy of, like, these assholes, whoever they are trying to paint a narrative. And you may think, well, you know, because when you know you are protected, you know, sometimes you could want to say things, pop off at the mouth, and be like, well, F you, da-da-da-da. That is going to come back and bite you in the ass, okay? I'm telling you, it's like, it will, because sometimes that, you know, sometimes being a sweetheart. You know how they were encouraging you, be a sweetheart, be mature. Because when you start to rise, whoever you are, your rising star, whether that's at whatever you do for work or at home or somewhere, they'll try to tear your ass down. And, you know, it's like with great responsibility. What do they say that? With great something comes responsibility or some shit. Hell, I don't know. People look up to you. Okay? So it's all about how we act and shit. And I even have to remember that because sometimes I forget I'm fucking talking to thousands of people. So maybe you're like another reader, or maybe you just got a new job promotion. I just see you bossing up whoever you are. I'm going to pull on this because I want to see what kind of trap they're setting for your ass. Because I do feel like somebody's trying to do something. I'm going to pull some more of these, see what's coming for you guys for March. It's coming towards Sagittarius, or whoever's watching. Unexpected money. There it goes. Achievement. And then bliss. Holy shit, I should just end it right there. Like, look at that. That's like a beautiful energy right there. Goodness. High honor. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. Somebody's watching. Maybe you're in the military. I don't know. But you are looked up to. And you have to control your damn, your everything. And that, I'm talking to myself too. So I'm not just preaching to the damn choir. You know, I keep trying to say I need to stop cussing. And you guys say you love it. But it's like, you know, you can't move how you used to move, you know, sometimes when you are in a high honor position. Because one moment of anger, one moment of slipping can ruin everything. And I see that there's like haters. We have the shark, the rooster, the bear. There's people who want to see your downfall. Okay? So Spirit's trying to protect you by telling you to stay calm, cool, collect, stuff like that. Yeah, imprisonment reverse. What did I tell you? Somebody wanted to keep you trapped, stuck, or put in jail. But it's not going to work because you're like in high honor. There could also be somebody who's in a position of high honor that will side with you in some way. Yeah, opposition. Somebody wanted to, I'm telling you, whoever you are, there's somebody who's in opposition with you that wants you to put away. Yeah, out of jealousy and envy right here. And you know this because you're intuitive Kev, or intuitive Kim, or whatever it is. I'm trying to think of a feminine name. Look, we have jealous and envy, and then we have intuitive Kev. So your intuition is telling you that people are out for you or a certain person. And then we have Leo here, so keep shining. You know, Leo is the sun. There could also be a Leo who don't like you, by the way. But somebody's very jealous and envious of you. They don't like your intuition. And we have a repeating number, 78 and then 87. So there could be something, somebody could have been born in 78, which is the year of the horse. And then 87, that is, I believe, the year of the tiger. Maybe. Wait. No, 86 is the tiger. Year of the cat, which some people think it's the rabbit, but it's cat. So rabbit, cat, horse energy. But there's somebody who's jealous and envious. You know what I'm also getting? If I take off the intuitive Kev part and just look at this character, there could be a Christian, like somebody who's of Christian faith, who's envious and jealous of you too, because they don't like the way that you live. So if you're doing tarot or astrology or something like that, Like, they could have been trying to get you put away. Like, I mean, back in the day, they would just burn people like us down at the stake. But they can't do that anymore, so they're trying to find other ways. Like, oh, Lord. Yeah, and then we have house and child. Didn't I tell you there's something here about a child? And it has 11 on this shirt. They could have tried to get a child involved to go against you, and it didn't work. Like, the child sided with you or something. But I'm telling, yeah, look, flying monkey, so narcissist energy. There is definitely somebody who is so jealous over a house, a property. So I don't know who you are that just got a house or something. They're jealous of that. This could also be like a baby's mom, baby daddy that's like just in opposition with you because they got somebody else. Oh yeah, they're trying to paint a fucking false narrative about you. The flying monkeys are out. So, you know, what I'm asking what's coming in March. So, Spirit's preparing you for this. If you think they're done with you, they're not. You know, I'm hearing this bitch tell this other person, did you hear? Did you hear? You know, they could be saying something about your house or something. Like, people are just pissed that you got some shit going on here. They could be watching your house. Why is this child crying, by the way? Why is the kid crying? So if you do have kids, be careful, because you could have like somebody who's trying to say that you're like abusive to the kids or something. Be careful. And that may be what, you know, you're like, what the fuck? You know, just be careful, because I've heard it all with a lot of these people. So yeah, abundance. So you're getting money. Divinity. You're protected by the divine. Also, they're showing me those of you who don't have kids, or your kids are like grown. Now they're showing me that you're a child of the divine. So you see this child's like crying, but now they're like happy. So you also are like a child of the divine here. That's why you're getting these blessings, and they don't like it. Surprise. So you could be getting a surprise here from some type of angel. The shirt says no hate, so that's good. Whoever this is doesn't hate you. Oh, that's nice. Ice Queen. That reminds me of like the Queen of Swords. You're as cold as ice, willing to sacrifice our love. Somebody could be mad you sacrificed their love. Iced them out. Ooh, love spell in reverse. So somebody could have tried to do a love spell on you. Didn't work. Like, somebody was trying to get you, like, to be in love with them, and you just iced them out. Yeah, we have lust down here at the bottom. So somebody could have been, like, really lustful over you, thinking that, like, you would give into that. And you're like, nope, I'm going to stay in my Ice Queen energy. And you sticking with the angels there. And this person's very surprised by that. So maybe in the past you was with somebody and you were very passionate with them. You don't give a shit about none of that no more. Ooh, manipulation in the reverse. Yeah, somebody had you under some type of manipulation, but you broke free. You're out of somebody's spell. There was an angel who is like showing me that you're the child of the divine, and this is going to surprise this person because somebody had a manipulation on you. Like they were the puppet. You're a puppet. But it came out reversed. So you broke free from some type of love spell somebody had you under. And it may not have been an actual love spell, you know, like where people are all up here doing chants and shit with candles or whatever. It's just somebody had you under an illusion. Okay, it could have been a very lustful energy, shit like that, and that's how they were able to manipulate you, but you got out of that, And now you're in this Ice Queen, Ice King energy, and you're not going for that shit no more. Yeah, and then we have occupation. It came out reversed though, so I don't know whether I should put it upright or not, but it looks like a doctor. The love doctor. It's like, obsessed in the reverse. Yeah, obsession in the reverse. Man. I'm going to go ahead and reverse this. Some of you guys may be finding out that somebody actually did go to a practitioner to put a love spell on you, to have you obsessed with them. And you're like no longer under that. There was an angel that stepped in. You're like, nuh-uh. We got thief down here at the bottom. Distant future. So there could be somebody who's about to try to come in your life, swearing up and down that they're to be trusted, but they're not. They could be at a distance. This person's coming in here pretty quick. So just know that. You got a thief energy here. Maybe they were trying to manipulate you, get you obsessed with them or something. That didn't work. So now they want to come in acting like they're to be trusted. That's crazy. Somebody was doing something. There could be somebody coming back that thinks you're still obsessed with them, or like, you know, Sagittarius, damn it. You guys are known for this. So Sagittarius are optimistic. Like the whole world could be on fire and you're like, no, it's gonna be okay. It'll be okay. Or like you could take somebody who's like kind of dusty and pump their head, you know, because we're visionaries. We can see what somebody could be, okay? Not who they really are. But you can, it's like, it's almost looking at an abandoned building, but you see it as remodeled. And you could have done that with this person. Like you could have really made somebody think that they were all that in a bag of chips, really been encouraging, telling them that you love them. Oh, you just can't live without them. But you was doing that because you wanted them to feel good about themselves. Because Sagittarius are like that. Like when they're in love with you, they want to encourage you. They want to pump you up, make you feel like you can do anything. Problem is you made this person think they could do a little bit too much. So they could have thought you was like obsessed with them or something, but you really weren't. Like you were just maybe in that moment, but then when the relationship is over, you're like, bye bitch. And then you go back to the Ice King or Queen. And so there's somebody who I think's coming in who could still think you like really like them or something. Yeah, and then we have endings. Yeah, because you're like, it's over. And then abuse in the reverse. So this person was abusive to you. They abused you somehow. Maybe because they thought you were obsessed with them, that they could just get away with whatever and you would be there. And you're like, no, So this person was abusive and you got out of that. There was some type of abuse going on. And then it says single, sexy, and successful. Yeah, now you're over here looking good. Got it going on. That's probably why they're coming back. Oh, God. And then we have Jezebel in the reverse. Good Lord. You know what I'm getting? You guys got a narcissist ex here or something that could have been trying to paint you as a Jezebel, you obsessed with them or something, and you're not. And they were very abusive to you. Yeah, all this shit is changing now, though. Because, look, we got the ancestors done wrote in. They're like, shit. They might have got rid of this person. And then we have commitment. And then we have real love and healer. So some of you guys are fixing to be in a commitment with a real lover. You have ancestors who are working on this to bring you together with, like, who you're meant to be with. Somebody was trying to paint you as a hussy, though. Or this could be their ass shit. They could have went to some fucking Jezebel. Maybe they're getting away from that person. You know what I also get? I also get there's somebody else coming in for you who was in, yeah, a mature man or woman who went through the same thing you went through. Both of you, because I've seen that with the tea leaves. It's like there was two people. There's somebody far off that's thinking of you. And then it's a chair empty. And there was two obstacles to overcome. You could be coming together with somebody who got out of an abusive situation just like you did. Maybe they was with a hussy, a Jezebel, and you were with a Jezebel. And when I say Jezebel, that's just like somebody who can't control their lust, can't control their flesh. So they always want to chase some shit, you know? And then look, intuitive Kev. Good Lord, don't tell me that this person, I'm telling you, if you take the intuitive Kev off, you have damn Leo here who has some type of Christian faith. And they could have literally been right. If you are somebody who does tarot or something like that, or they know you're into that, they could have been trying to run your name through the mud after they left you. But they were like abusive to you. Like they could have really abused you. Oh Lord, well. There's some type of karma that whoever did this to you is about to get, though. Because we have karma, conflict, awakening, and then mentally, emotionally unstable. Somebody's getting karma for all this shit. You know what I'm also getting? This person could have tried to say that you were mentally and emotionally unstable. Somebody ran your fucking name through the mud. And I feel like they're going to try to come back in March. This could also be somebody who pretends like they're intuitive or pretends that they have discernment, but they do not. But somebody that's been in conflict with you is about to get some type of karma. They could be going through a spiritual awakening, or maybe you were, and they were trying to say you're unstable, but now that's fixing to all hit them. Yeah, because look who's coming in. Your house has somebody else coming in here. A divine masculine or feminine. And you've had faith. You've been praying for this. This person's to be trusted. And then in distant future. So this is something that's coming in really soon. I don't know why I don't trust this intuitive kid. I know that's who I think made the deck. But no offense, Kev. What throws me off is the Christian necklace, because you know, that is a sign of, you know, because I love God, I love Jesus, but for some reason, I'm getting somebody who uses that, you know, uses that to terrorize you or something, or abuse you, is what I'm getting. Because I'm just being honest, most Christians, if you tell them you're into tarot or something, they call you a witch. And then we have moving on. So your house moved on. You listen to your intuition. Either way, you're manifesting. You're getting a gift. And then work, labor, efforts. So you're getting gifts for your work. I'm also getting somebody, and then we have thoughts. Yeah. I'm also getting there's somebody who was very abusive to you, whether it was just emotionally. They're starting to realize and think back on something. They're starting to realize that you were like the gift here. You were like the gift that like God gave them, and they took that for granted. Yeah, and they want to say hello. Hello. So somebody wants to come back here, talk to you. Yeah, they want to be the nice guy or nice girl. Relationship. They could want a relationship with you. Oh, they went through an awakening. So if you do have an ex who is that intuitive Kev, they want to come back and do things right. And it's because they went through some type of a spiritual awakening here. Like they could have gotten some type of a wake-up call. You know what is happening to this person? Damn. It's a whole 180. You know why? And this is just for some of you. Some of you guys are going to meet somebody new, but there is somebody who was not awakened when you were dealing with them. And they could have been listening to their friends and family or to a third party, and they pegged you all wrong. Like, you are not who these people said you were. And they're like awakening to that. They're awakening to the fact that they were mean as fuck to you. And they should have actually pursued you, because look, it's like they have an awakening. They become into this like divine masculine energy, and then look, their chakras align, and then we have community. So the community could have been influencing this person negatively wherever they went to, like a community, you know, setting, whether it's family, community. And then we have third party in the reverse. So there was a third party influencing them. And then we have poverty in reverse. Okay, so there could have been a third party who was just like trying to use this masculine or feminine for something. And then we have karmic masculine in the reverse. And then we have message. It's in the reverse too. So they could have been not talking to you because of this. And then we have destruction in the reverse. Family in the reverse. So this person's like community and family could have been waiting for them to like completely just have like destruction with you and not come back and fix things with you, because they were expecting this. Like this family, this community, this third party, they were all expecting this person to like stay mad at you or continue to be like abusive towards you, whether it's just like verbally. And then we have evil eye reverse, and then karma. So there's some type of karma playing out behind the scenes in the month of March with this person who you were dealing with. And they're starting to realize like the people who were hating on you that they had around them were actually like the evil ones, and that they shouldn't have done any of this shit to you. Because I see like a false narrative of people saying you were obsessed, you were doing love spells, you were this, and this, and you weren't doing any of that shit. Like, you were just working and doing what you do, and whoever this is, you was really good to them. Because I kept seeing like the sweetheart card and stuff like that. You was really good to this person. So in the month of March, this person may come back and they've changed. Like, they've actually went through some type of like healing here. But there's gonna be a lot of like karma happening to the family of this person or the community of this person, and it's gonna make them have a wake-up call, because they're gonna realize that like God was fighting for you. Like, the Most High is like not happy with these people for what they did to you, because you were a gift. Like, you're a hard worker. I feel like you probably worked your ass off to help contribute to even this family or this person or something, but you were like a gift. Okay? And somebody's starting to see that. They're going to start realizing that. They could have also been influenced by somebody who said they was like successful, this and that, but they were actually a Jezebel. Shit like that. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like you're getting the hell away. Lots of things are changing for you in March. It's like the wheels are turning here. Let me pull a few tarot, then we're going to go to the extended, because I got quite a bit to pull on there. This person could have been like your twin flame, or is your twin flame. I'm going to pull on this. I set it to the side. I forgot to put it here. I'm going to pull on this thief card. See who's trying to come in and steal from you. What else is coming towards them for March? Somebody don't want to let go of you. Somebody wants to stop somebody from coming and bringing you an offer. Yeah, look, here they come, rushing in. Somebody doesn't want somebody to give you an offer. They want to stop it. I just heard mine. Somebody's very possessive over you. The Lovers. They want to choose you. They've been watching you. They haven't been making any moves. This is somebody who's been healing too. They could have had a fear of commitment. Yeah, if you were in a relationship and then you get out of that relationship, somebody's going to move in real quickly on you to claim you. Yeah, they want to fight for you. So if you were like in a commitment and you get out of that commitment, there's somebody who wants to come towards you really quickly because they view you as that Nine of Pentacles and they're very like possessive over you. Yeah. Like they could have been really burdened about you being with somebody and then here they are messaging you. There could have been a blockage. Like this person could have blocked you. There could have been a block in communication or something. They could have rejected you and then moved on, but now they don't want to reject you anymore because the Four of Cups is in reverse. So they could have been holding back, distancing themselves, but now they want to come closer to you. Yeah, they want to return. This person's been waiting on you. They could live at a distance. They're heartbroken. If you moved on from somebody, they're heartbroken. Or they could have broke your damn heart. Yeah, somebody is fixing to come towards you and ask you if you have a new love. They want to know what you got going on. They could try to act like they're just... I see two people, actually. They could try to act like they're just saying, hey, what do you got going on? Because the Page of Pentacles is kind of boring. But they're just being... They want to know if you're single. They want to know if you have a new love. The Five of Swords, Six of Cups tried flying out, but it went back in. Yeah, it's like if somebody thought you was with somebody and then that ends, they want to come in. Like, you could have got in a new relationship and then got out of it. Or maybe they went to a third party and now they're coming back and telling you, like, hey, that didn't work out. Are you single? Something like that. Somebody wants to step up. They're kind of worried, though. If this was somebody who betrayed you, they could kind of be worried, like, what you're going to say to them. But if this is somebody who went to a third party, they're going to tell you that they ended that. Or if they found out you ended something, that's good news to them. Maybe you cut somebody off. Oh, Lord. If you have somebody who went to a third party, like they snuck off to a third party, and that's why you ended things with them, they are going to end that relationship in the month of March because they're not attracted to them sexually. There was like no sexual attraction there at all whatsoever. Yeah, so they've been holding back from having like sex with that person because they're not attracted to them at all. There's no passion there. Yeah, they want to cut that third party off. So you're going to hear from somebody here. They're going to come back in and tell you, like, you know, they regret dealing with the third party. And they may even tell you that they didn't have sex at all with that person. I don't know. Yeah, they've been kind of hermiting, watching you, but they have a lot of emotions for you. They view you as wish fulfillment. So you're the one that they view as wish fulfillment here. Definitely an ex. Yeah, they want to come back and reconcile with you. I'm also hearing this person misses being at your house. So they could have been at your house a lot. Yeah, you feel like home to them. You feel like home to this person. Yeah, they're seeing something from a different perspective. Yeah, you're the one that makes them happy. So this person wants to come back home to you, wants to reconcile with you. They're going to tower something else they were dealing with. Yeah, third party. Whoever this third party is, they're going to leave them behind. They don't have any attraction to this third party. There's like no passion there. They regret working with them. They feel like they've been just... You see how dark and dingy it is over here in this energy? This is how this person as you were dealing with feels. But over here with you, it's sunshine. It's the Ten of Cups. Like everything's bright and happy. And they miss that. Somebody really misses you. Yeah, they want to come back. Aw. This person really does love you, whoever they are. Two of Cups. This person wants to be back close to you. They don't like being away from you. Yeah, they view you as the Queen of Pentacles too. So you can't, you know, like the Queen of Pentacles is very loving, very nurturing, takes care of people. And they've been watching you to see if you're going to end something with somebody else. So that's what they don't, and they don't want things to end with them, with you and them either. Yeah, they're about to blow something up and then take action towards you. They're not committed to whoever that other person is. And if you were in a commitment or something and you get out of that, they're going to be happy about that. Yeah, something you could have been working on or they were working on just didn't work out. So here they come. You know, it's crazy. I just seen like two people who are supposed to be in the damn car together, and like somebody got out of the damn car and it went the wrong fucking way, and then in the month of March they come back and correct that. Like they want to come back and fight for this, bring justice, bring balance back, and then bring like healing. This is like destined. You and this person are destined to be together, but they could have had a lot of people in their ear. Yeah, they're really wondering what you're doing. They could have been playing mind games. They get some type of clarity here, though. They get clarity, too, that there was, like, people in their family or around them that was very jealous of you. And then they listen to their intuition, and then they come over. They take a leap of faith back towards you. Yeah. See, whoever they went to, there's no love there. They don't love this person. Yeah, and whoever this third party is, this Queen of Cups, is very threatened by you. They're worried that this person's going to come back to you. Yeah, because they are. Your person's coming back to you. Whoever this third party was, they should be worried because they never should have been in the picture to begin with, is what I'm getting here. They should have never got involved. They were aware of you when they got in this relationship. And now it's their worst nightmare. Yeah, they're very jealous of you. So, whoever your person is that you were dealing with, you got some third party who's going to always be jealous of you, wanting to be in competition with you, but there is no competition because you're the Empress or the Emperor. You're all four queens and the High Priestess in one. There's no competition. You're like the full package. You have the beauty, you have the success, you have everything. Yeah, so whoever this King of Wands energy is, they've been waiting to get rid of this other person to come back to you. Yeah. They have a lot of regret about this. They want to come back and give you this offer. Yep, they're going to win you back. Yep, because they know that their Ten of Pentacles is with you. This person's going to listen to their intuition and get some type of clarity that they are supposed to be coming back. Like, they're meant to come back to you in March. Yeah, they're wondering about you. They were in some type of an illusion, too. Like, they didn't know what to pick, where to go, who to go with. And it's because they listened to, like, all the wrong voices. Instead of just listening to, like, the Most High, they was listening to bullshit. Yeah. They left you out in the cold. Now they feel out in the cold. They're looking back, reflecting on everything. Yeah, they were indecisive. But they're not anymore. This person's gotten clarity. So in the month of March, you do got somebody here who's going to come back in. Yep. They're going to cut out the third party. In the extended, I guess I'll pull on that when we first get over there. I'll just pull on it and see what all happens with that third party and shit, just for fucking shits and giggles. But I'm going to go ahead and head over there because I got a lot of shit to pull on. So if you want the extended, it's under the video. It's $8. And I'll add those 2 rituals in there too. Okay? Love you guys. We'll see you later.